How you doing? It's Rodney Allen Rippy. It's the Nitty Gritty Report. We are here in Orange, California. We are on our way to Zito's Pizza for the Orange County Mustang Club, and it's going to be featuring Bill Montgomery from the Hidden Pioneers.
They call me C.S.I Bill, and it stands for Common Sense Intelligence. Because I was a school teacher for many years. Started in Bonita and Claremont. I'm not sure if you guys know where that's at. And then I ventured to Long Beach and then LA. I'm gonna let Jerry kind of tell you guys a little something, how he knows me. He's
a little bit about Bill.
My assistant.
I got with Bill like 2.5 years ago now. And we were introduced by Mr. Rodney Allen Rippy himself out in the lovely city of Corona. So this is Rodney Allen Rippy. I don't know if y'all remember them commercials back in the day. Those Jack in the Box commercials, little kid eating that big old Jack in the Box burger. Well, that was him, Rodney Allen Rippy. Yeah, he's still doing a lot for us. As a matter of fact, he introduced Bill and I. And they're on a mission to get transportation technology mainly from 9th to 12th grade, but interested because, I don't know if you all know, but we are short technicians. Everybody's saying, oh, these kids don't do nothing, all they do is play on video games, they don't know how to know in their hands. Well, we're taking the responsibility as I'm adulting now, and C.S.I Bill, he's been doing it for 20 plus years, and just recently, don't mind if I share the, he just received the presidential highest level for community service hours and a lifetime achievement award for giving back to his community all around California in transportation technology. And I knew he was a hard worker because it's hard for me to keep up with him. See, he walks around and he's in every school. And I said, well, you're going to Long Beach or in LA or in Orange County. I said, you mind doing something in the Inland Empire? So I helped him out on that side, but we're all up and down the coast. And this year we're going nationwide. And has a good relationship with the Parks family. And they invited Bill, they got behind him. Mr. Not Wally Parks, but Richard Parks, his son, started the NHRA. Gave their family name. They said, you know what, Bill, you're doing great things and we want you to continue doing great things. So they're letting us go with the NHRA YES program, which is Youth Education Services. And so we'll be piggybacking with them and hitting all the schools that the circuit goes through this year. So we're doing big things for America. We're this is taking the world by storm because we need to get these technicians, we need to get these kids interested in designing the next Ford, engineering the next Ford, and that's what he's been doing. So, everybody, this is Bill Montgomery.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jerry. My good assistant. I just picked up Jerry about a year and a half ago.
2 years.
And I've been out in Corona a lot. I'm a transplant. I started in Orange County, Boynton Park, actually, 7591 Franklin Avenue. Okay. Lots changed many years ago. And after that, I moved to Cypress, California. Went to Cypress College. But let's go back to high school. My first car was a 1965 289 high performance Ford Mustang. So all the Ford people, you know what I'm talking about? And the guy who sold it to me, he liked Shelby, so he got a Shelby and he sold me that one. So, and he told me, Ford, who knows what Ford stand for? There you go, first I raced it. Now those of you guys, some smart like say, found a road there. I said, because you don't know how to work on it.
Right.
So yeah, I've been a Ford guy for many years. In fact, Rodney Allen Rippy, when I bring him up, he had a Ford too. So something about that Ford. Now, I'm into hats too. Okay, but before I go into my hats, okay, because I'm a hat guy. How many people in the military? Raise your hand for your military experience. Military, there you go. I like that. Thank you so much, okay? And what I really like about, yes, giving up the military. We would not be here if it wasn't for the military. And I love it when we, salute our flag and, take the time out, right after high school. I went into the Army and I was jumping out of airplanes at 18 years old, 82nd Airborne, okay? My dad was in the Marines for 22 years. I have 4 sisters. I'm the youngest. 3 of them went in. 2 in the Army. 1 was a Marine. So I come from a military family. Glad I did, and I'd go back again, but only if I was 18. So I'm going to bring up Rodney because the corporate suits, they don't want to hear it. It's like a rotary phone. It's not coming back. So it's planes, trains, automobiles, cars. Just so happens that, how many of you guys know anything about NASA? Right? A couple. The people that know about NASA, I have a couple treats for you, okay? Who can tell me what NASA stands for? This group is much bigger than the one I have. That's another club. We're up north. What was it? MOC? What is it called? I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, they didn't know anything, but it's okay. You guys are pretty buttoned up, and man, I like all the stuff here. And I'm not going to talk long to get this. I see everybody doing their tickets with that. Very nice. I like the turnout. That's great. But yeah, so NASA, what a lot of people don't know is they're all about team. Okay, they're the best team I could ever imagine. Okay, and we need 1.2 million people to get us up to the moon again. That's right, we're going back. It's called the Artemis. See what Rodney's wearing there? The Artemis mission takes over from the Apollo mission. Hence, we're going to be sending a female to the moon and a person of color. Okay? And there's 3 missions. We've already went on the first one for Artemis. We, America's you, because we pay taxes, right? We sent the largest rocket ever built. Bigger than the Russians, Sputnik, bigger than anybody else, right here in American soil. It went up, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Circled around, came back, said, give your hands around applause for that. Yeah. And still a lot of people don't know about it. Now, if that thing would have crashed and blown up, everybody would have known. So, the humans are going to be going up pretty soon. We're training right now, okay? The 16 astronauts, we're taking 4 up. And the women, all you women here, you guys are rock stars, okay, because you're kicking butt, you know, the men know it, okay? But it's good to see. So NASA has a program at 16 years old. They have paid internships at 16. And so you can tell people you get more information from me. And the GPA, you guys know what GPA stands for, right? Starting GPA, what do you think you need, what NASA's looking for to get started? 3.0. Why? Because they want regular people like us that know how to work with their hands. Everybody can't be a brainiac. They don't want to work. No offense. I'm just saying that. Really, we need to work with our hands too, okay? And NASA understands that. So they take regular people that work with their hands and then they make them smarter, things like that. How many engineers out here? Engineers? Ooh, 1, okay. Brother being engineer. Cool, we got that. How about designers? Any designers? No? Pilots?
There you go.
They used to kick me out.
Teachers.
Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for pilots, man. Okay. But anyways, so NASA's cool. Okay, the Artemis program is here. Even though JPL just found out that they kind of stopped some growth. The reason why it's hard for NASA to get funding. Why do you guys think it's kind of difficult for the funding? Because we always have to get funding. What do you guys think? Because people don't talk and they don't know what's going on. This is why you gotta talk, you gotta tell people. Word of mouth is always gonna be the best form of advertisement. I don't care what anybody says. Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. If this guy starts talking and tells everybody else, it's the most powerful. So we Americans, especially America, we have to tell people right here in our soil, our competition is the other countries. China, Japan, Germany, India. So we here, and Ford leads the way as far as the automotive company, okay? And we're courting Ford, if you're call them dating them, okay, to get more involved so we go to more schools. 100 schools this year, and we have a summit that Rippy's going to talk about. Rodney, why don't you talk about the summit and what's happening?
Well, we're very excited to be here. And again, big shout out to the Orange County Mustang Club, the greatest Mustang club in the nation. You guys do it well. And my first car was a '68 Mustang. It was kind of gold with the greenish kind of interior. So that was my baby. That was my first experience. But, you know, we're really excited working with Bill, the other hidden pioneers. We got a bunch of very distinguished people. We just actually lost somebody, Hank Williams. Right. Hank Williams just passed away, Cobra owner. This man was a legend, raced with Carroll Shelby, just a real great guy. He would come out to the Hidden Pioneers events. He would trailer his own car. He didn't want nobody to help him. He would winch it in himself. He did it all. And so that's the passion and the love that we all have for transportation and technology.
He was in his mid-90s when he was doing that.
And he was in his mid-90s.
He passed away at 99.
And he would show up to our events. Great guy. Bill is connected to some of the biggest names in automotive, like Ed Escudero. So how many other, I mean, we could just go down the whole list. And we're very proud to have with us Emmeline King. Emmeline King was the first African-American woman hired by the Ford Motor Company in the design division.
I have a book here too.
Yeah, and she is a hidden pioneer. So we've got some very prestigious people. But moving right along, we have the Global Diversity Summit coming up, and that's going to be February 23rd and the 25th. The 23rd, everybody, and we want everybody to come out. It's a fundraiser. The Hidden Pioneers is backed by an organization called Prime Motivation out of Chula Vista, California. They're a 501c3. They've been for 20 plus years in great standing. And what Prime Motivation does, they go into the schools and they bring people like us and Bill, and we bring people like you to the high schools to show the young people this is what cruising is all about, to get the kids fired. How many of you, when you were in high school, went to had shop class? Let me see a raise of hands. There, look at this. Even the young ladies wanted to be in shop class. And it's so sad, they have now taken all of the shop classes out. There's no more metal shop, no more wood shop. There's not even home ec. And so the Hidden Pioneers and Bill Montgomery and our whole team of VIPs were fighting to get these vocational and transportation and technology classes back into the schools. We need you. I mean, because you guys and young ladies, all of you have so much knowledge. You can't take it with you. We want you to pass it on to the young people. And we need you. We really, really need you. And on the 23rd of February, we're going to be at SEMA. SEMA has stepped up. Bill is a SEMA member. And we are going to be at SEMA. We're going to have a big event, and we want everybody to come out. It's $50 a car. We want you to come out. It's $50. It's a fundraiser because our goal for this year is $1 million. We're talking to some big corporate people, Dodge, Ford, not Dodge, but Ford. We're talking to Ford. We're talking
Stellantis, but they're...
We're talking to everybody, and we need to get, you know, some support to get behind it because we've got 100 high schools to hit. That's $10,000, and you know, we need to have a budget. You know, when we bring guys out here and girls out here with these cars, we need to pay money to have them clean. We need to give people gas. We need to coddle you guys. We need to take care of you. We don't want you to waste your time. We want to respect your time and your information that you're sharing. So remember, February 23rd is the 4th annual Global Diversity Summit. Is going to kick off at SEMA. And then on the 25th, we're going to be at Phi at the Tyler Mall in Riverside. So we're going to have one day, and we might put something on the 24th here. We don't know just yet, but we're going to keep you all informed. And if you want to know more about Bill Montgomery, you can hit him at Hidden Pioneers at gmail.com. That's hidden, HIDDEN, pioneers at gmail.com.
My assistant's going to make sure everybody gets a business card.
That's right. And if you don't know, Bill, remember how many of you have seen the movie Hidden Figures? Remember when we all went to the moon? Well, Katherine Johnson, the lead figurehead, was his cousin. So that is why we've got this nice relationship with NASA. So this is a real deal.
Bill's been an educator. He actually even had NASA beam in live and talk to the kids in the school.